The final trailer for Squid Game Season 3 has just released, and I didn't just watch it on 0.25x speed. I watched it 50 times in 0.005x speed to break down every single detail from this trailer. Make sure you stick around until the end of the video because some of these details will shock you and leave you even more excited for Squid Game Season 3. Drop a comment below and let us all know what you all thought of this trailer and what you are now expecting heading into the release of Squid Game Season 3. We see in the trailer, while player 456, aka Gu-hun, has his hands cuffed, the ever-caring Gu-hun, aka player 149, approaches him and asks him the thought-provoking, "Are you blaming yourself for everything that has happened?" The death of those who participated in the revolt, and particularly Jung-bae, all stemmed from Gu-hun's idea on what he thought could stop the games. Player 149 looks very broken herself, but still finds the strength to console Gu-hun, showing to the fans the caring character of Gu-hun. This might be a way to tug at our heartstrings, get us to connect and like her character so that her eventual death will be even more impactful. This question was so thought-provoking, it even resulted in a montage from Season 1 to be played. Gu-hun isn't just asking Gu-hun about the events of the revolt, she's taking him all the way back to Season 1. Out of the original 456 players, only Gu-hun survived. Whether directly or indirectly, Gu-hun played a role in those other players not winning and being eliminated. The trailer doesn't portray Gu-hun as ruthless. We are reminded in the first place of why he joined the Squid Game in Season 1, his daughter, its family. Gu-hun and all the other players that were eliminated as a result of his victory, such as Ali, Se-byuk, and Sang-woo, had very good personal and desperate reasons for joining the games. They are all humans caught in unfortunate situations and problems trying to make it out. But player 149 makes a very valid note. No matter how you look at it, life is just unfair. The trailer shows Se-byuk stopping Gu-hun from attacking Sang-woo before the final game. She reminds him that he is not that kind of person. The games will make even the nicest person think of doing evil things in order to survive. The games put players back to their fight or flight instincts, and even if eliminating someone is out of your character, it will make you rewire your brain completely. This was put in the trailer to show the brutality of the games. It could even hint at morally correct characters such as Min-soo and Hyun-ju doing actions out of character in Season 3 as a result of the games. They show shots of Gu-hun after winning Squid Game with red hair, as well as his face shot in Season 2, where he is no longer his bubbly self introduced in Season 1. Further reminding everyone of the brutality of the games and what we can expect in Season 3. This is not just a game. People die. We can expect that in Season 3, there will be many more deaths. Gu-hun then drops some bars. Bad people do bad things, but they blame others and go on to live in peace. Good people, on the other hand, beat themselves up about the smallest things. Who are the bad people here? The people running the games, the VIPs, and even the front man. They put players in this death game and then go on to blame the players themselves for getting in the situation. Their evilness is disguised as good when they invited players to join the game for their entertainment. The good people, such as Gu-hun, are beating themselves up for trying and failing to stop the games. Gu-hun believes that Gu-hun came to the games to save them all. To which Gu-hun goes from looking down to looking at her with fierce eyes. This may have been the spark that Gu-hun needed to go full-on beast mode, to try again to put an end to the games. We then see Pink Guard 11 in an elevator with a black square guard, tussling with each other. This would be the moment where Pink Guard 11 decides to turn against the guards and start her own revolt alongside player 246. We also see someone get completely obliterated in the jump rope game.
What the hell?
But something many may have missed is that there is a player who was lifeless at the edge of the circle. It looks like the player hasn't even attempted the jump but was already eliminated. This could be because they refused or were hesitant in participating in the game, resulting in the guards eliminating them. We also see Gu-hun hugging her son, player 007 Yongsik. She is full-on wailing. And so we can assume here that he has been eliminated and that this is her crying and saying her final goodbye to her dying son. It could hint at one of the theories that Yongsik will grab the hairpin knife on Geum-ja's hair and stab his own neck in order to save his mother. What do you think? Then we see pink guards shooting at the boat with Captain Park, Junho, Woo-suk, and the other mercenaries. This is most likely what the frontman wanted when he said in this screenshot to kill them all. But of course, we know that Junho was able to successfully infiltrate the island. Not through the boat, but it looks like he scuba dived there. Do you think everyone, including our favorite funny man Woo-suk in the boat, has been shot? We see an extended shot of the scene shown in the trailer with player 120. This time we can see that Geum-ja is in the background behind Hyunju, hugging player 222. It could be that the player in red was trying to attack the vulnerable Geum-ja and player 222 until Hyunju comes to their rescue. We then see Gu-hun wearing his tuxedo, confirming he is a finalist, being told by a pink guard that the frontman wants to see him. We then see a glimpse of what the final game could potentially be. It looks like it could be a variation of Squid Game from Season 1, or some sort of base capturing game by the things that they are stepping on. It's very hard to tell by what we have been shown so far, but it's a good way to keep the fans on the edge of their seats and anticipating the release of Squid Game Season 3. This trailer wasn't just a sneak peek, it was an emotional roller coaster. From heart-wrenching moments between Geum-ja and her son, to Gi-hun's struggle with guilt and purpose, and the brutal new challenges awaiting the players. Season 3 is shaping up to be the most intense and emotionally devastating chapter yet. We're not just watching a show anymore. We're watching a movement unfold, a war between survival, morality, and justice. So now it's your turn. I want to hear everything you're thinking. What shocked you the most in this trailer? Do you think Geum-ja will survive? Will Gi-hun finally bring down the games for good? Or is he in over his head? Drop your theories, reactions, and even your wild predictions in the comments below. Let's get a real conversation going. If you felt even a fraction of the chills I got watching that trailer, then please hit that like button, because it really helps the channel grow and reach more fans like you. And if you're as hyped as I am for June 27th, then you need to subscribe right now and turn on that notification bell, because I'll be covering every trailer, theory, leak, and episode the moment it drops. Thank you so much for watching. This community means the world to me. Stay safe, stay hyped, and I'll see you in the next one. Let the games begin.